Good morning everyone, I'm Jerwin B. Ibarrientos from BSCP 32 and today I'm going to discuss the Cybercrime Prevention Act under Republic Act 10175. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime, also called computer crime, is the use of a computer as an instrument to further illegal ends such as committing fraud, trafficking, child pornography, intellectual property violations, stealing identities, or violation of privacy. The difference between traditional criminal offenses from cybercrime is the use of computer in committing such offenses. Major cybercrime is an attack on the information of individuals, governments, or corporations. Cybercrime is a crime that involves a computer and a network. The computer may have been used in the commission of a crime, or it may be the target. Cybercrime may harm someone's security and financial health. There are many privacy concerns surrounding cybercrime when confidential information is intercepted or disclosed, lawfully or otherwise. Internationally, both governmental and non-state actors engage in cybercrimes, including espionage, financial theft, and other cross-border crimes. To combat and prevent cybercrime, the government of the Philippines introduced the Republic Act No. 10175 or Cyber Prevention Act of 2012. This act was signed by the President of the Philippines, Mr. Benigno Aquino, on September 12 of 2012. The original goal of this act was to penalize acts like cybersex, child pornography, identity theft, etc. What is Cybercrime Prevention Act? The Philippine Congress enacted Republic Act No. 10175 or Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, which addresses crimes committed against and through computer systems on 12 September 2012. The lawmaker made this law to monitor more possible violations and crimes from the advancement of technology, as well as it protects people for being victims. Purpose of the Cybercrime Prevention Act. First, the state recognizes the vital role of information and communications industries in the nation's overall social and economic development. Second, providing an environment conducive to the development acceleration. Third, to attain free, easy, and intelligible access to exchange and or delivery of information. Fourth, the need to protect and safeguard the integrity of computer, communication systems, networks and databases, and the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the information data stored therein from all forms of abusive and illegal access. The state recognizes the importance of providing an environment conducive to the development, acceleration, and rational application and exploitation of information and communications technology to attain free, easy, and intelligible access to exchange and or delivery of information, and the need to protect and safeguard the integrity of computer and communication systems, networks, and databases, and the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information and data stored therein from all forms of misuse, abuse, and illegal access by making punishable under the law such conduct or conducts. In this light, the state shall adopt sufficient powers to effectively prevent and combat such offenses by facilitating their detection, investigation, and prosecution at both the domestic and international levels, and by providing arrangements for fast and reliable international cooperation, individuals, governments, or corporations. And now, let's focus on some common punishable acts under Cybercrime Prevention Act. First, computer-related identity theft. The intentional acquisition, use, misuse, transfer, possession, alteration, or deletion of identifying information belonging to another, whether natural or juridical. Identity theft occurs when somebody uses your personal information to include but not limited to name, birthday, telephone number, credit card number without your permission in order to commit fraud or other crimes. It is important to protect personal information and take precautionary measures to minimize the potential damage from identity theft. If your information is accidentally disclosed or deliberately stolen. Second, cybersex. The willful engagement, maintenance, control, or operation, directly or indirectly, of any lascivious exhibition of sexual organs or sexual activity with the aid of a computer system for favor or consideration. Sexual arousal using computer technology, especially by wearing virtual reality equipment or by exchanging messages with another person via the internet. Spreading fake news. Under Article 154 of the Revised Penal Code, a person who causes the publication of any false news which may endanger the public order or cause damage to the interest or credit of the state may be punished. Under Section 18, Article 154, titled Unlawful Use of Means of Publication and Unlawful Utterances, penalties will be imposed on a person who will publish false news by passing it off as legitimate news through print or other publication methods. Cyber libel. Libel, the unlawful or prohibited acts of libel as defined in Article 355 of the Revised Penal Code, as amended, committed through a computer system or any other similar means which may be devised in the future. Cyber libel is a term used when someone has posted or emailed something that is untrue and damaging about someone else on the internet, including in message boards, bulletin boards, blogs, chat rooms, personal websites, social media, social networking sites, or other published articles. Libel is simply libel, in its traditional sense, committed through a computer system or any other similar means which may be devised in the future. In other words, the traditional elements or requisites of libel still apply for an imputation to be libelous under art. There are two forms in libel, which is constructive criticism versus libelous comments. Constructive criticism is providing feedback in a manner that acknowledges both the positives and where there is room for improvement instead of solely focusing on the negatives. The focus of providing constructive criticism is offering useful advice that can be implemented for better results. Some might view constructive criticism as a form of positive feedback. In short, libel is publication of false information about a person that causes injury to that person's reputation. Constructive criticism. It is clear, direct, honest, and easy to implement. It provides specific examples and actionable suggestions for positive change. This type of feedback also highlights ways the recipient can make positive improvements in their behavior to minimize future problems.